Waves crashing loud, a steady beat. Palms swaying left, swaying right. Endless blue from day to night. Saipan calling, feel the breeze. Taste the ocean, salty seas. Saipan calling, hearts collide. Paradise where dreams reside. Oh. Barbecue, smoke fills the air. Street stalls glow without a care. Red rice served with love so true. Callaghan shining in the view. Drums pounding in the distance. Dance ignites the night's persistence. Saipan calling, feel the breeze. Taste the ocean, salty seas. Saipan calling, hearts collide. Paradise where dreams reside. Photo cans, they rise, they fall. History carved in every wall. Timid whispers, ancient lore. Saipan soul Saipan calling, feel the breeze. Taste the ocean, salty seas. Saipan calling, hearts collide. Paradise where dreams reside. Saipan calling, feel the breeze. Taste the ocean, salty seas. Saipan calling, hearts collide. Paradise where dreams reside. Oh, where dreams reside.
Hey bro, can I grab your bush?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, bro. Hey bro, can I grab your bush too?
Sure, bro. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Now I can grab my own bush. Saipan, it's time to grab your bush. Pick up a 12-pack of ice-cold bush, and you're in for more than just a refreshing beer. Every 12-pack gives you a chance to win exclusive bush gear and more. So don't wait. Swing by your favorite store, grab your bush, and join the fun. Because here in Saipan, the best moments are even better with Bush. Grab your bush today.
AP News. I'm Ed Donahue. A day after Lindsey Vonn broke her leg in the downhill at the Winter Olympics in Italy.
The thing is, she's 41 years old. You end this way, and, this is the end of her career. I mean, it's not that there will be no more ski races for Lindsey Vonn. At least not as long as I have anything to say about it.
Vonn's father, Alan Kildow, tells the AP she is being treated at a hospital following her fall and helicopter evacuation from the course in Cortina.
She's a very strong individual. She knows physical pain, and she understands the circumstances that she finds herself in, and she's able to handle it better than I ever could.
Kildow declined to comment on details of Vonn's injuries and said the crash was less a result of Lindsey Vonn's knee injury than the way she pushed the limits of her racing line. Lawmakers have tried to interview Ghislaine Maxwell, but the former girlfriend and confidant of Jeffrey Epstein invoked her Fifth Amendment rights to avoid answering questions that would be incriminating. Former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani says Maxwell is looking for a pardon from President Trump.
It doesn't appear that he is entertaining that possibility, but the president has been very liberal with pardons and somewhat unpredictable. So it's certainly a possibility, even though it doesn't seem very likely.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer vowed to fight for his job as revelations about the relationship between the former UK ambassador to Washington and Jeffrey Epstein spiral into a full-blown crisis for his 19-month government. Cuban aviation officials have warned airlines of a fuel shortage for refueling on the island. This is part of energy rationing as the Trump administration cuts Cuba off from its fuel sources. Some nurses in New York City have reached a tentative contract deal. This is AP News. The AP's Lisa Dwyer reports no school today in San Francisco.
About 6,000 public school teachers in San Francisco have gone on strike for the first time in nearly 50 years.
We are still being promised one thing and offered another.
United Educators of San Francisco President Cassandra Curiel.
And our demands for fully funded family health care 100% remain the same, not 75%.
They are demanding higher wages, better health benefits, and more resources for special needs students. San Francisco has closed all 120 of its schools, offering independent study to some of the district's 50,000 students. The district is facing a $100 million deficit and has countered the union's request for 9% raises over 2 years, with a 6% increase over 3 years. Sound courtesy KGO. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
More information at apnews.com. I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
Fox Sports Update.
The Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. In a game that was dominated by defense, the Seahawks beat the New England Patriots 29-13. And it was Seattle's defense, nicknamed the Dark Side, that was the difference, forcing 3 turnovers, including returning an interception for a touchdown to seal it. That side of the ball was led by head coach and defensive play caller Mike McDonald, who at 38 years old becomes the second youngest head coach ever to win a Super Bowl. And most of the Seahawks offense came from kicker Jason Myers, who set a new Super Bowl record himself by making 5 field goals, and running back Kenneth Walker, who carried the ball 27 times for 135 yards, along with 26 yards receiving, on the way to taking home MVP honors as the Seahawks hoist the Lombardi Trophy for the second time in franchise history. Some NFL news off the field also before the game, with ESPN reporting that the Miami Dolphins will be trying to trade quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, while the Arizona Cardinals are also hoping to move on from their QB, Kyler Murray.
This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told. Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.
We had a few matinee college basketball games also on the schedule today, including the second-ranked team in the country potentially showing off a new weapon.
Mara steps out, why not? Bangs it again. Incredible when you think of it.
On CBS Sports, Michigan's 7'3" junior Adai Mara had only taken 4 3-pointers this entire season, and he missed all of them. Today, he took 3 and hit 2 of them on the way to a 24-point afternoon as Michigan won its 8th in a row, taking down rival Ohio State by 21. Meanwhile, number 13 Texas Tech snapped its 2-game slide on Fox TV.
And a top end with a flush.
The Raiders doing just enough to get the road win at West Virginia. Some college football news. ESPN reports that North Dakota State, which has won 10 of the last 15 championships in the FCS, which is the sport's second highest level, will be moving up to the highest level this coming season and joining the Mountain West Conference. You can listen to and follow the Fox Sports Podcast at foxsports.com or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Greg Thompson.
Get more on the Fox Sports app and foxsports.com.
Are you or someone you know living with a mental illness? Have you experienced abuse or neglect, denial of services, or discrimination because of a mental illness or disability? You have rights. NM Posse is the Northern Marianas Protection and Advocacy Systems Incorporated, and we're here for you. Individuals diagnosed with mental illness have human, civil, and legal rights under federal and local law. No one should be mistreated, denied services, or discriminated against because of a disability. NM Posse's PIME program provides protection and advocacy for individuals with mental illness and provides information about your rights, advocacy and assistance for eligible individuals, and support in cases involving abuse, neglect, or discrimination. Services are confidential and provided at no cost to eligible individuals. To learn more, call NM Posse today at 670-235-7273 or 7274 or email gborja@nmposse.org. If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Alarm clock bark, sky still gray, radio clicks on, static haze. Good morning, Marianas, in my face, Brad yelling, wake up, Saipan, no escape. Coffee burns my lip, he laughs in my kitchen, talks like he knows every bruise that I am in. Good morning, Marianas, rise up, Saipan, hearts on the harbor, headlines in his hand. Good morning, Marianas, live from the reef to the ridge, Brad with the weather, and a dare on the bridge. Traffic on Beach Road, kids half dressed. He jokes about rain and unpaid rent. Says call the show, tell me what you regret. Then plays our song like a second chance bet.
Holy cow, I know there's a whole lot of Enos Kitchen going on in this world, and there should be, because it's awesome. If you guys didn't already know about it, today is Super Bowl Tuesday, right? We're shaking off the effects of one of the, boy, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Do you want to call it a great game? Well, it's a great game if you are from the Seattle point of view, but if you're not from the Seattle point of view, and if you're just an average fan, maybe it wasn't the greatest thing since sliced bread. All right, but either way, the fact is, the Seattle Seahawks are the Super Bowl champions. If you are a football fan anywhere in the world, now you know it. And I'll tell you, up until they got that first touchdown to go up 19-0, it was more of super boring than a Super Bowl. True story. It doesn't matter as long as you're winning, right? If you're from Seattle, but that is exactly how that game started yesterday. But I think the story of the game was outstanding. I'd love to see that Sam Darnold was able to do it. You know, he got a touchdown pass for Sam Darnold. You know, this guy who bounced around 5 teams in 5 years. I know, not kidding. And then you got Kenneth Walker III, 135 yards on the ground. Guy looked awesome. You got Jason Myers, the field goal kicker, who looked like he was going to be the MVP, believe it or not, because he hit 5 field goals. Are you kidding? Yeah, I know. That's how boring it was. But, I mean, it was great defense. I know. Okay, cool. But, hey, and maybe I'm just bitter because it wasn't the Buffalo Bills. Hey, I think there's a lot of better teams out there. It was not great, but it was good when it needed to be. Interceptions, a pick 6 from Witherspoon. I mean, just great stuff. Just great. Well, I mean, it wasn't Witherspoon. He hit it, but it was Nwosu who grabbed it and went all the way in, 45 yards. That's what made this game exciting. I mean, that is what turned this thing into a complete awesome game from a complete snoozer. Really. I mean, and now to be fair, was busy doing all my little fun stuff over there at the VFW, running all the fun games, all that other stuff, making sure we got the raffles, the prizes. And by the way, Marpac, you guys were awesome. Marpac came through in the clutch, got us some great stuff, all kinds of great beverages to go out there for everyone. And everybody who was out there had a great time. And, man, the vets are super appreciative that you guys came out and supported our event. Every time you guys support an event over there, it's awesome. By the way, of course, VFW is not the only place where stuff was happening. There was events over at Marianas Beach Resort. There was, and that was massive. The event right next door over at Godfather's Bar. The event right next door to that at Johnny's. Like, just in that little heart of Garapan. 3 big events, 4 big events. And I'll tell you, then after the game, just when you thought it was safe to go out into the wild, became the Stephen Byer Memorial Super Bowl Sprint. That happened, and it was great. So many people went in this year. Ooh, camera just fell over. Not the one that we really need right now. But the craziness spilled out into the streets from last year, when there was like 5 people who entered. This year, they needed 2 separate heats and then a final championship heat. And my goodness, what a go it was. We've got the championship. Well, I want to edit it a little bit. It really deserves some kind of dramatic music to go with it. Olympic-style dramatic music. You thought the Olympics might be interesting. Yeah, the Olympics are... people kind of care about the Olympics. But compared to the Stephen Byer Memorial Super Bowl Street Sprint, no. But it was good. Let's just say there is a new champion. Brian Anderson was unseeded. He won his heat, though, to be fair. He won his heat, but he was unseeded by Dylan Marlott. And that dude won with a beverage in his hand crossing the finish line. You're not supposed to do these kind of things, but it was great. My favorite part while announcing was reading some of the comments afterwards in the people who were viewing it on Annalee's post. And So someone's like, what are they doing? And so it's like, that's just what they do. Talk about Howleys. And I'm like, yes, this is totally, but it was not just a Howley event. It was mostly Howleys, to be fair. But it wasn't just Howleys. It was like all kinds of people. That one dude ran in work boots, local dude. It was awesome. It was just awesome. Next year, I hope this is even bigger. It's so much fun. I mean, I'm telling you, the entire upper deck of the VFW their eyes were trained on the street. Plus all the people who spilled out from the other places in the street, lining the street, watching this Olympic spectacle take place. It was awesome. It was amazing. So now Dylan Marlott is going to get his name etched on the perpetual trophy, crafted by the run's namesake, Stephen Byer. Now, people are like, you can't call it a memorial because the guy's still alive. I know, but a little piece of him died last year when he fell in the street doing that sprint. And it was awesome. We love him. So he's like, I'm not going to do it again, but I will make the trophy for it. So Steve Byer, well done, my man. Well done. Yes, that is the same Steve Byer who you see up in this top corner thing. And during the day, hey, it's the same guy that you've seen. We showed the video of making our little kitchenette area and all that other stuff. Yes, he did that. He cuts down trees. He takes the wood, dries it out, and turns it into furniture for your home, for your office. And he also now makes trophies so that you guys can compete for them. All right. Yeah, Tobot says, let's see the police blotter, how many DUIs were done. Hopefully none. I want to say I hope none because we tried our best to get the word out to tell people, hey, don't drive drunk. Fans, don't let fans drive drunk. And that's why we did that show yesterday just to get that out there. I know that wouldn't be the be-all, end-all to let people know about it, but hopefully it was a reminder that you normally don't get. And that was it's the first time we ever had it. The first time it's ever been done, really, to have something like that day to be broadcast, something that people can share all over the place. All right, so let's see what we got, by the way, but let's go to the comments. I know one lady was pretty happy, and she was the first one in the comments. She's like, how about them Seahawks? I'm like, that's right, Louisa, that is right. Good morning. Hey, our guests are making their way in. By the way, there's some coffee over there. There's some coffee if you guys want to put some in a cup and enjoy it before you hop on. Going back to the comments real quick. Yeah, Louisa, this was Louisa, Christo McConney. There's PJ. Yeah, all you guys who are big Seahawks fans yesterday. A great day for all of you guys. I don't know the experience of having my team win a Super Bowl. I can only wait and get excited until that day comes, but it was great for you guys. All right, Tobot Castro, the man, the myth, the legend. Man, great to see you. It was a great win for them. I know you're a big Dodgers guy. I don't know who your football team is, actually. But I'm curious. Eric Mofna, great to see you, man. It was great to see you out there. Eric's got a quick message for everybody saying, good Tuesday morning, Brad, Sinamai, Par Peeling, Nyao Mariano, Primo, Tobot, Anticane, Prima, Luisa, Sis, PJ, Victoria, and everyone listening to this wonderful station. Have a blessed and safe day. Take care, stay safe, and God bless you all. Congratulations to all Seahawks fans. Great defense, great victory. That's from Eric Mofnas to all of you out there. Ryan Sousa, great to see you watching all the way from the Philippines. And Atao, look at you with those cat gifts. That is your go-to, and it looks good. Man, we are just getting fancier and fancier. I'm watching this array of VIPs walking in this studio right now. I mean, we've got people from all over the side. Even got the San Vicente bad boy in here. I hear the giggles. I'm like, ooh, which one is it? They all know. They all know who it is. Bruce Camacho, great to see you. Man, yesterday was busy. Oh, he's like, he was rooting for the Pats. He's like, good morning, Brad and Marianas. What a busy Tuesday. Maybe we could skip the Super Bowl news to cover other important stuff. Yeah, I know. Cover your ears. That's right. Yeah, that four-man defensive line was crazy. They weren't saying they were beast mode. They're called the dark side, like Eddie and the Cruisers. They were just killing it yesterday. Yeah, PJ, Halfaday, Marianas, beat the Seahawks. I'm gone. I know you guys were happy. It was a great one. Greg Tawai is in the house. Great to see you all the way from the West Coast joining us today. No kidding, Louis said that kicker could have gotten MVP. It would have been hilarious because it wasn't like a game winner, but 5 for 5, in the biggest game you're going to play in all season. Yeah, that's pretty big. Caleb says, congratulations to all. Good morning, graders, and please click on the like button and share. Oh, yes, that's right. By the way, that's a great reminder. Thanks for being that guy and telling everybody. If you're watching the show, please give it a like today and a comment and all that other stuff. Believe me, it makes a big difference in the algorithm. I don't know how it works. I just know that it does. And if you're watching over there on the YouTube side, if you guys could do the same thing. If you haven't followed us or subscribed already, please do. So that's how we can help keep you guys in the loop with everything that's happening. Who else we got out there today? Oh, yeah, you're right. Like, there's a whole conversation that's going on right now in the comment section, all Super Bowl heavy. And we'll put this one out from Bruce Camacho says, Bleacher Report, Patriots beat the record for the most Super Bowl losses. Okay, 6 for 12. I was thinking about this yesterday, too. I'm like, they did lose a few, right? Even with Tom Brady, you got the one against Philly. You got the 2 against the Giants. So there's 3 that he lost right there. Then you got the Tony Eason in 1985. And then you got the Drew Bledsoe one that happened. Who did they play? They played against the Packers, against Brett Favre. And then this one was number 6. Hey, losing 6 Super Bowls means you got to 6, not to mention the 6 that they won. So, hey, still looking pretty good. New England, not too bad at all. So that's all 6, and that's all from memory. All right, so, Bruce says $10. The Bills' offense with the Pats' defense could have won this game. Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so too. But, I'll tell you what, I am not disappointed about Stephon Diggs not winning, but I am a little disappointed. I liked seeing Matt Collins make that great catch for the touchdown. That was an awesome pass and an awesome touchdown. I mean, that was such a great play all the way through. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, I know we got you started with some news and some highlights and stuff like that. Let me get you some traffic real quick, and then we got to get our guests all set up because we've got folks in here that are going to blow you away with something that hasn't happened here before, but it's going to happen. It's going to be in support of the Saipan Marathon, and it's going to be great. And, it'll be great when you guys go down to Crown Plaza and check it out. But you're going to see it here in just a second. So let's first get you down on the streets and let you know what's going on with traffic here in Saipan. It is a Tuesday. School's back in. Work's back on. All this other stuff. You don't get to take a break right now. You got to go back to it. But I'm all kind of hung up over from the game. Yeah, shake it off. You got to get past all that stuff. You got to act like Taylor Swift and shake that stuff off. All right, so let's get into it, guys. We are here and rocking traffic. Traffic today brought to you by the good folks over at AK Toyota. There actually should be A-OK Toyota because that's how you're going to feel once you leave with your new Tacoma or your new Corolla, or maybe you're going to get all crazy baller like Brock Calvo and get yourself a new Tundra. Well, anyway, let's take a look. Let's get down to the streets. Everything's looking pretty good right now. Just a couple of hot spots over at the intersections that you might expect all the way through just your 10,000-foot view over the island of Saipan. What you're always going to get is over there by Shell Dandan. It is going to be a slow go in both directions, and over there by the college as well. Everyone trying to take a look at that Proa Union. That looks amazing. And maybe they want to try to get a signed autograph from the CNMI's only confirmed Jedi, Galvin De Leon Guerrero. Going north on Middle Road is going to be a little bit of a slow go from the CMG as you approach the Quartermaster Road intersection. There's traffic heading all the way there. And on the other way back, in fact, from Garapan. Garapan's actually looking pretty good right now until you get over there by the museum. And then when you get to the museum, you're going to have a little bit of a slow go. Making your way through the mean streets of Japan. Everything else, though, looking around the back island is pretty good, but it doesn't look as good as you're going to look behind the wheel of your new Toyota Camry. You only need $699 to get a down payment and get 3 years of free service in your pretty sweet ride. It's the sedan that will make you the man or the woman. You know, it's up to you. Again, they got great deals on your Tacomas, on your Camrys, on your Corollas. But the best deal is the friends you will make at AK Toyota. All right, folks, we're going to take a real quick break to get our guests who are here all situated and ready to go. When we come back, you're going to be blown away by the coolest things from MVA.
Hey, bro, can I grab your bush?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, bro. Hey, bro, can I grab your bush too?
Sure, bro. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Now I can grab my own bush. Saipan, it's time to grab your bush. Pick up a 12-pack of ice-cold Bush, and you're in for more than just a refreshing beer. Every 12-pack gives you a chance to win exclusive Bush gear and more. So don't wait. Swing by your favorite store, grab your Bush, and join the fun. Because here in Saipan, the best moments are even better with Bush. Grab your Bush today.
Shiny smiles all around, where happiness is found. It's the little things that make it true. Shiny smiles start with
As the day unfolds with laughter and cheer, Brad's got the magic that brings us all near. Sharing tales of hope, dreams that shine bright. Good morning, Marianas, together we ignite. So join the palm trees, we dance through the days. With rhythm and soul in so many ways. Together we rise, through the moments we share. Good morning, Marianas, feel the love everywhere. Ooh. the soulful flow. Look right on in Marianas, that's where you belong. The sweet island breeze and the ocean's embrace. Brass got the stories, sunlight replace. Southside meditated, fall in this ride. Yeah, we're shining with love as our guide. So raise your voices high, let the music play on. Good morning, Marianas, we're where you belong.
All right, welcome back, Marianas. It is still early in the morning. If you're trying to figure out how you're going to make it through this day, don't worry. Today's Tuesday. Your football team will come back. You'll be okay. There's a whole nother season. I have decades of getting past losing Super Bowls and losing seasons. So trust me, if I can make it, you can too, Patriots fans. It's going to be all right. But speaking of all right, we got something that's way better than all right. We got something that's far from ordinary, you might say. Ooh, look how we did it. Yeah, I know. We've got some folks over here from Marianas Visitors Authority and our Department of Commerce. They're going to tell us a little bit about something cool, something that we haven't done before, but we are doing now, and it's going to be awesome. I want to welcome all of you to the studio. Oh, geez, I just had you on the screen, then I took you away. Look at that. I'm a magician. All right, well, welcome to the studio. We've got Ed Diaz, we've got Martin Duenas, we've got Kiyoshi Cody, and we've got Corinna Pinales. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
All right, so this one's got to go for you guys in the back row. Could you pass that one in the middle all the way to them? Ooh, magic. And you're fine. And then, Eddie, when you're talking too, by the way, I'm dancing around trying to pull all these little strings, make everything work. I should have told you guys. When you get the closer you are to the microphones, it's great. You don't have to eat them, though. Don't worry. It's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks so much to all you guys for being here today. The Saipan Marathon is coming up.
Yes, that will be on March 7th, Saturday. And it will take place down at the Paseo de Marianas.
Wow, and so that's a new location.
It's a new location. We got it. We got the course recertified by the Ames.
Wow, and that was a big deal too. Like our actual course, it's a certified official course and everything. So like when people are doing this, it's like for qualifying and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a certified measured course by World Athletics in cooperation with Ames, and it's also a world ranking competition.
Wow. Yeah. So this means I could be in the champion this year?
Depends on your time.
All right.
But it's there's 4 events happening in one day: the Saipan Marathon, half marathon, 10-kilometer run, and the 5K run. The marathon starts at 4, half marathon starts at 5, 10K starts at 6, and then followed by the 5K at 6:15 that morning.
Just amazing. And I know that we still got some time, but we got a lot of people that have been registering already.
Yes, we have as of now we have 346 as of today.
Wow!
But we're hearing that we're getting another 200 packs from Korea.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
We might be up there at maybe 600 or more.
Man, I have done a few of these races. I've gone to a couple different places. The best thing to do, though, is to get a hotel as close to the start line and finish line as possible. I used to love when it used to be at the old Hyatt because we would stay there. You know, the finish line was right there. You go, we'd have a room. We'd go down to the Club Elan, all that other stuff. But now it's at Crown, like right at the Paseo. Yeah. And also, when you wake up in the morning, you could just leave the hotel room, go right there, and get down there in time for the start. You don't have to worry about parking. You don't need to find a spot. So for locals and for visitors alike, there's a whole lot of great stuff right down for commerce anyway in Garapan.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. You look like you're itching to go, Martin.
No, just a little bit. Just a little bit, just getting warmed up. I know it's early, but for this year, we are hyping up our marathon in line with our Far From Ordinary theme, right? We wanted to have a better option with our start and finish line. It's gonna, like Ed said, it's gonna finish off at the Paseo de Marianas, and once you cross that line, right, it's gonna go straight into the hotel.
Yeah.
Their favorite spot hotel. So it's going to be Crown Plaza. There's going to be a lot of activities there. And also this year we're going to be featuring a workshop tonight, and we'll also feature an expo that day. So and Karina's gonna share with us a bit more about that later on. But those are the new features that we're adding into our event this year, just to hype up the offerings and the experience for anyone that's participating, including you.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'm definitely if there's 100 people going, I'm going to finish in the top 100. But by the way, Eddie and Mark, you guys have been there for so long. You guys have been there ever since I've been in Saipan, supporting MVA, knocking it out, and you've seen a lot of people who are appointed come and go and everything like that. But you guys holding down the fort year after year after year, event after event after event. And you guys have been doing such a great job. It's awesome. In fact, NBA almost changed their new slogan to "Mar from Ordinary," and they ended up changing it to "Far" anyway at the last minute. But I've seen you guys work miracles in the last minutes of different things when we get bad weather or something happens out of the blue. Somebody else fails, or something, a car breaks down, or a supplier doesn't get something. You guys make magic happen. So for decades now.
Yeah, we've been doing events back to back this month too. We did the Journey Run, and then we did the Road Marathon. Yeah.
And you're out there on the roads making that stuff happen. I see you guys out there. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's all labor of love, right? I mean, we love it. You have to love what you're doing to be able to, to last. So we're there. And also, to include the Pika Festival coming up this Saturday in Tinian. So it's going to be Pika this weekend.
It's going to be great. I want to know when Ed's going to really be happy when you're going to be able to get a basketball tournament and all these pros. I've seen this guy play. He's awesome. It's like a family tradition, the basketball Diaz family. And, and Tone, man, dude, smooth. All right, anyway. But let's talk about this expo a little bit. So tell us all about it and kind of walk us through it. What is it and how did you guys come about it and all that?
So before I transfer the mic to Karina, I just like to extend our appreciation to Commerce and Karina and her team here for really stepping forward and coming up with this great idea to come up with an expo during the event. So I'd like to just hand it over so that she can explain a bit more on what's going to happen and how to partake in this opportunity.
Yes, please.
Yes, as Martin mentioned, the Department of Commerce, I have Kiyoshi Cody here with me as well, representing Commerce. I'm the Economic Recovery Corps Fellow, and I've been here almost 2 years now in the CNMI, and it's been such a pleasure being able to meet with different departments, organizations, and really bridge opportunities for economic activity. And when the director for MVA, Jamaica, came forward of saying, hey, what does a business expo look like for marathons? We were able to really brainstorm together and think about what's going to add a lot of value to the event itself. And we'll be hosting the March 6th Business Expo when everyone's picking up their bibs that's registered to run in the race. So that's going to be a really exciting opportunity there down at Crown Plaza. Today is going to be the orientation that we're requesting vendors to attend at 5:30 at Crown Plaza. So we'll go over how to prepare your booth, make sure the vendors are educated with who to expect and who's going to be in attendance for the marathon, and think about their products, of how they're going to present those products or services to marathon runners. So we're really looking forward to learning more of what's been successful at other business expos that they've either attended or observed, and that peer-to-peer learning is going to be really helpful during the orientation workshop tonight.
Well, awesome. So this is going to be a one-day event. It's the day before the marathon?
Right. So today is the orientation workshop that is required for vendors to participate. MVA is generously making sure that it's light work on the vendors or light stress by reducing and not having any fees to register to vend. As Ed mentioned, there's expected about 500 people that are going to be here in March, and being ready and prepared for that is an ordeal, right? So we want to make sure that the vendors are equipped and ready and have everything they need to succeed and interact with those that are coming.
So cool. I mean, the whole idea of all of this is really great to get people more excited about the event that's coming in. It's a chance for people to show off their stuff over there. And is this going to be in Hibiscus?
It's going to be in Atari.
Oh, okay. So outdoor.
Yeah. So we're gonna set up some booths for each vendors, and I think they're also gonna sell their products, right?
Yes, we're encouraging all of the vendors to sell their products and really show the island culture with their products, but also make sure that it's tailored towards marathon runners, right? Because that's the audience that's going to come. But marathon runners are going to bring their family and their friends and their fans that are cheering them on. So it's going to be a really nice way to showcase all that the CNMI has to offer with the Business Expo.
That's great. Where is the bib pickup going to be over there also?
Yes.
Wow. So you're everybody's going to be walking in. They're going to experience some of the beauty. You got the beach right there, and it's a great idea for Crown to be able to show off their location too.
Yes, that background is one of the best on island, right? The Crown has a great background to capture memories and pictures, but also the atmosphere. And we know that the vendors are going to bring that great island feel and really present and celebrate with the marathon runners and cheer them on as they pick up their bibs, getting ready for that Saturday run.
That's great. And then, what do you know what the times are going to be for the big day?
Yeah, so March 6th is when the Business Expo is taking place, and that's going to be from 10 a.m. to about 4. Things will wrap up at 5 so that we can let Crown put on their dinner that's going to be happening in the evening. The bibs can be picked up starting at
after 5.
Before in the morning.
Sorry. Yeah.
And they'll be able to pick that up at the Crown. So we're going to be driving traffic to the Business Expo by way of everyone picking up their bibs. So there's a ready audience for the vendors, and we really want to capitalize on that for people to have that interaction and opportunity to meet new people from the island, and then also the locals, right? There's a huge running scene here locally, and everyone likes a great market. I really want to commend SBDC on their great market that they had this weekend at the Love Local and the success that they had there. And opportunities like this seem to be really working for the local businesses when there's a captive audience or a special event that's happening.
You take advantage of a location. Having something like this puts these folks like this. I can imagine it's a great spot for people if they want to sell like the goos or the blocks or whatever it is that they use. Maybe running stuff, especially like running gear, like the Run Saipan folks or anybody who locally who makes running gear or some outsort active gear. And then also it's a great spot for if you make stuff for that people would want to take away with them. Like I could think of Annalie Villagomez right now in her Plus Hoffa brand, where she makes all the cool spondylus and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, I would take that home with me for sure. That would be great. So that's just one thing,
right.
Not to mention all the other vendors you're going to have lined up. Maybe not. Oh, I mean, it could be some for real estate people. Sure, you want to take a little piece of land with you? No.
Yes, any opportunity to really tailor your message and your services or products to the runner and the visitors, and then also sometimes locals are, getting out and having an opportunity to engage with businesses that they either haven't visited in a while or didn't know has now started a new line of products. So it's also a great way for locals to come out and reconnect with their favorite vendors as well.
Oh, that's great. I'm really excited about it. Like when there's stuff happening like that, there's music going, there's vendors, there's announcements, there's stuff happening. take a picture with this, get to meet Ed Diaz, get an autographed selfie with Martin Duenas. Like when you get those kind of opportunities, that's what's going to bring people back.
Yes, exactly. And that actually is a great segue to the social media campaign that we'll be hosting during the Business Expo and the marathon. Kiyoshi is going to be manning the Commerce table. Again, this is a great partnership and collaboration between the Department of Commerce and MBA. And the social media campaign is going to promote visitors and participants to engage, capture, share what they are celebrating or share a nice moment, and then we'll be able to pick a couple of those people that are participating in the social media campaign for prizes. And so MBA has generously donated free registration for anyone for an MBA run up to a year. So that's one of the prizes.
Wow.
We want to make sure that we shout out to Skechers as being one of the #1 sponsors. So we'll be tagging Skechers in that social media contest. And really, it's just a way for everyone to share that energy that you just described, Brad, and really capture from their perspective the activities around the marathon. That was exciting.
I'm ready. Let's go. Why are we waiting until March? Let's get this thing going. I want in. Actually, speaking of that, it's still open for folks who want to get involved.
Yes, exactly. We have about 20, a little over 20 registers right now for vending, and we have room for about 10 more or so. We'd love for people to sign up. We'll be providing that link for you, Brad. And the orientation, we have made that mandatory in exchange for no vendor fee. And that's to make sure that the vendors have all the right information, have everything that they need to have a successful event during the Business Expo. And it also lets us be able to make sure we communicate and give out information from other organizations such as the SBDC or CETA, and give them information of new opportunities, business resources, and activities that are happening around the CNMI.
Wow, just amazing. All right, so Kiyoshi, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with your table? What are you guys going to be doing over there? And this is also my way to make sure Kiyoshi gets to talk.
All right, everyone can sit back down.
Everybody wants to hear from this guy.
Oh, man.
You don't, normally he's smoking a cigar somewhere with his feet up on the table at Commerce, talking about, go. What do we got, Kiyoshi?
Yeah, so, I would just like to, again, thank MVA and Krenna for really taking the lead on this project. I guess in my mind, it was just kind of helping to assist with, getting the new one-stop business permitting center going, and just kind of getting, including some of the emails to kind of really flesh out how this event's going. So I'm kind of taking more of my cue from Krenna and Commerce Secretary Remy as to what's Commerce's booth's going to look like for, the event. As far as I can tell, I think we said that we're going to go ahead and just get more of a active approach with the social media marketing, just to really boost that so that we can get more of an international visibility, especially with the race now being an international qualifier. That's something that we definitely want to push, and get the word out. So yeah, I'm definitely open to, kind of getting my marching orders and, doing what we can at Commerce to help with the event, and to just help with, future success of really bringing more of a international eye toward the Commonwealth.
Nice. So again, the orientation for this is tonight, 5:30.
5:30 at Crown Plaza, and in one of the rooms that's close by the Hibiscus, by the
Azucena.
Yes, Azucena. And then it's going to be a great time for us to pass out information, make sure everyone has what they need, and if they cannot. They haven't signed up yet, and they can't. Vendors cannot attend in person. That's fine. We'll be sending out a digital option as well. Vendors have until February 24th to sign up to participate in the Business Expo, and then we'll be able to send out all the information that we go over in today's orientation, and then have just a digital version of that for people to watch and complete.
Wow, sounds like it's going to be amazing. This is exactly what we need for these kind of events. This is awesome. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to see what the response is going to be from the vendors and the business community. You know, and maybe this is for you guys. And now that you guys are working together, how did you guys come together in this kind of a thing? Like, have you guys worked together for these kind of projects before? It seems like it's new for me.
Well, again, I'm here to help support the CNMI as a whole. Any departments, any activities around economic activity, then I'm more than happy to lend my experience or just in capacity, right? Working with Jamaica and her team has been a real delight. I love Jamaica's flavor. She has great taste, great style, and she really thinks of the local, the local scene holistically. From a business perspective, from a marketing perspective, and how cross-promotion really goes a long ways. As Kiyoshi mentioned, a lot of work has gone into the One Stop, and our governor put a huge focus on making sure the One Stop was completed, and the Department of Commerce has done an amazing job making sure that came together before the end of the year. And that's alleviated a lot of stress and strain on the businesses. And commerce being active out there and showing new businesses or older businesses the resources and the opportunity with having a one-stop to expedite your business needs. That information is important for it to get out in the public, and participating in activities like this is one way for us to do that.
Yeah, and I'd just like to add also, Brad, I mean, if our event, the marathon is just one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So adding in flavors to make it more like far from ordinary, we thought that it'd be always great to add in our cultural flavor, our people. I mean, that's that's really far from ordinary. We don't have this kind of culture, the artworks that we have here anywhere around the road. So those we should continue to highlight, and we thank Commerce for really putting together this event to really highlight, what we have, what our people have, and who our people are, right? I mean, they're very friendly and very engaging, and we hope that they'll, continue to establish a lasting relationship beyond the marathon, right, with their networking and the products that they have. So we're thankful to Commerce, and we look forward to welcoming our vendors tonight for the briefing and also the expo. Thank you.
Yeah,
sorry. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's find out.
Ed and Martin bring up a great point. It's just making sure that the audiences, or when we have a high volume of traffic come into the CNMI, the local culture is front and center, and that experience is immediate. And this business expo is an opportunity to do that, considering there's going to be a captive audience coming in and actively needing to pick up that bib. That was a great way to navigate the flow of traffic. But it also allows for us to take in information from the visitors. What are they looking for? Where are they coming from? And the social media campaign bridges that. So we can have a relationship post-marathon and being able to recirculate the activities that happen during the marathon. So it's not just a one-time engagement. It's moving to develop that relationship outside of the CNMI for the international audience to come back and to get a little bit of FOMO, right? If they weren't able to meet up for the Saipan Marathon.
Yeah. Brandon, I just want to go back to the marathon. I just want to thank also our following sponsors, our major sponsors: Skechers, Coca-Cola, Powerade, United Airlines, Goats Gyms, and a couple of our supporters as well. Department of Commerce, Northern Marianas Athletic, Department of Public Safety, Parks and Recreation, Department of Public Works, Department of Fire and Emergency Medical Services, and all the volunteers that will be manning the aid station that morning.
Could you walk us through real quick? Do you remember what the course is going to be a little different this year, right?
Yes. So the full marathon course all the race will start at Paseo de Marianas. The full marathon will head out. They're going to make a left on Beach Road, and then right on Micro Beach Road, and then a left on Salan Poliarno Road. It will head down north, up north, all the way up to the where the Hope Recovery Center is, that road there. And then it'll make a U-turn there, come back down on the southbound lanes, all the way down into the Micro Beach Road, and then they'll follow Beach Road all the way down to San Antonio Backpack Beach, the San Antonio Beach Park.
Oh, I hope
and
it's
then
done.
they'll come back again and finish at the Paseo. For all the other runs, the half marathon will start there, and then I'll just make a right down towards the Backpack Beach and back.
Okay.
And then 10K, it'll go head out, make a right, and then it'll turn around right in front of the old MBA building. It's kind of tight there because it's almost towards the stoplight intersection. So just be cautious, drivers. There will be cones deployed out. And the 5K will make a turn at the Keto Thai restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they head out and make a right, turn around at the Keto Thai and back to the finish line.
And you guys have all these events happening at the same time, but it's going to be amazing. There's going to be a ton of people. They're creeping up on 400 now with another couple hundred coming from Korea. Plus, there's a whole bunch of people who are going to come in at the last minute, crash in, not get their early bird discount, and sign up. But it looks like it's just going to be another big win for MVA. And you got Commerce in there. You guys are starting to get the Avengers together. Who else is next? I mean, like, you got everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to see DCCA play a role, you know, especially if we're talking about promoting the indigenous culture and getting that out. You know, I think there's something for them to.
That would be great. Get them out there on the course.
Yeah.
You know, like have different, have them use some of their funding, and get like some of the folks from like the different like island dance shows or something like that. Have them out in different places. It would look awesome. Have like LJ's group that when they greet the ships, have them somewhere. You know, like I get goosebumps when I hear them sing that Sayana song, right? Like I got them right now just thinking about it. But like stuff like that, like people aren't coming here for handbags anymore. They're coming here for culture, right? And so you guys are putting it front and center for people to see it along the way. It's gonna be great. I've never had this, but I wonder what it would be like to go through an aid station and grab some apagigi. Like that would be a little heartwarming. I don't know if it would be powering or not, but it would be pretty cool.
But I know, Brad, in the past, right, we've been adding some flavors of local flavors by. I know Gordon's group. The CCBI has dancers out there serving drinks while dancing, right? So I know the Awadori dance group has been out there performing as well. But we would love to have an elaborate, group of dancers or performers out there as well to add the flavor up with the experience, right? We wanna instill a good experience amongst our participants. When they get back home, we want them to talk about it. Say, hey, man, it's kind of weird. It's far from ordinary, right? So,
it's far from ordinary.
That's what we want to capture, with them, to share with them, with their friends and family, that it's Saipan Cinema is far from ordinary.
I could hear it echoing off the buildings in Garapan and the Paseo, either before the start of the run or as people are coming into Gordon. The Awadori goes do 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 do. The bells, everything as people are coming down. The cacophony of sounds. That's a $5 word. As they're coming down the finish line or getting ready to start, they finish after just a couple of minutes and bam. Let's go.
Yeah. So after the run, there's going to be a runner's lounge there at Atari. So the awards are happening at 8:30 on March 7th after the world-class runners wrap up. But we wanted to make sure there's a lot of feedback from the running community to have a place where they can sit and just decompress. And so that's also an opportunity to extend the vend. If any of the vendors are wanting to stay around and provide hydration supplies or massages, any of the spas that are here in the Marianas, we encourage them to sign up to vend, because that would be a great addition to the atmosphere for that runner's lounge, and be able to just enjoy and celebrate, but experience some more of that local culture locally at the end of the marathon.
I love that. Extend the vend. You know, what a great thing. Well, I know you guys, you got a hot date coming up after this, but I'm really thankful that you guys were able to make time to come in and talk about this. So today is tonight, 5:30 at the Crown Plaza. If you want to be a part of this, don't miss out. But if you want to be a part of this event, the expo, reach out to MVA and get in tonight, 5:30 at Crown at the Ozza Center Room. And that's where it's the mandatory thing. That's why you don't have to pay for a vendor fee or anything. There'll be other opportunities for you to get involved, but this is it. Don't miss out on this. It's a great opportunity for you to get out there for folks who are local vendors and everything. I'm telling you, it's a home run. This is such a great idea. You guys are just doing great stuff. I can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you, Brad. We really want to say thank you to Secretary Mafinas as well from the Department of Commerce for giving us direction and supporting Kiyoshi and myself and participating and partnering with MVA. Both her and Jamaica have been a really good at stewarding us and making sure that we have the resources and supplies that we need as well.
Awesome. Any other shout outs for you guys?
Well, I don't know about shout out, but since we're all here, Brad, I know you got some people maybe just tuning in right now. If we have vendors that maybe want to participate tonight, should we give them like a contact number or someone so they don't blow up MVA and Commerce's phone?
Well, we'll send out the link after this time with you, Brad, and make sure that they click the form to fill out. Again, vendors do have until February 24th, but this in-person orientation tonight, well, if anyone can make it, that would be most ideal to get all the information together and to have that peer-to-peer exchange. If you're interested in vending, we also want you to attend. If you can't make the Business Expo on March 6th, just go ahead and come and connect with other vendors. If you're thinking about vending, this is another opportunity to plan and to be ready for either the next event or even the Saipan Marathon for next year.
I mean, I'm interested in vending. I don't even have anything to sell. Like, I want to do it. I was thinking about it. I'm like, you mentioned, because it's going to start a little bit later than the way I normally do this. But, like, it would be cool. I could be there. I could do the show from there as people are getting set up and everything like that. And then be in there for a little while and maybe talk to some of the folks as they're coming through. So, yeah. That would be pretty cool. I like this idea. I think
you have plenty of time to game plan.
Yeah, I got plenty. I mean, like, all I need is I just need to bring my stuff in early, and I can set this whole schmear up and have a whole lot of fun. Talk to all you guys.
That would be great to live broadcast at the Business Expo.
It would be awesome. I would love it. As long as when I'm thinking about it, so it's going to be outside. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. I'm sure there's a lot of covered spots in there too. So I think the key would be just to land one of those spots that makes sense. They've got the stage over there. I know you got to wait and see how many people are actually coming in, but I'm guessing that's where you're going to do some announcements throughout the day and all that other stuff. So people are going to be all around, cycle in, cycle out, do all their thing. So awesome. Exciting. All right, so be there tonight. These guys got to get out of here. They got a hot date. They're like, 8:45 is the time. Ooh, Venus says, you can sign up to be the hype guy. There you go. I'm sure they got their plan for that too. But, you never know. All right, guys. Well, that's great. Thank you so much for being here and letting us know about this. Look forward to hearing more about it as you get more people signed up and the layouts, because this is so forward-thinking. I'm really excited for you guys.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you, Brad. We appreciate being here.
You got it. All right, guys. We're going to take a real quick break and let these guys settle out of here. And we're going to get you the latest news update that we have. And we don't have a new sports update, but we do have a new news update from the Associated Press. So thank you guys so much for being here. And here's the latest news update.
AP News, I'm Ben Thomas. In Arizona, authorities continue to search for Nancy Guthrie.
We are at an hour of desperation.
At Donahue Reports Today show host Savannah Guthrie has posted another plea on Instagram.
And we need your help.
Guthrie's 84-year-old mother, Nancy, has been missing in Arizona for more than a week.
We believe our mom is still out there.
There is a looming ransom deadline set by her mother's purported abductors. She did not mention the deadline.
So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, if you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement.
Savannah Guthrie has said her family is prepared to pay for her mother's return. I'm Ed Donahue.
Jeffrey Epstein's former confidant Ghislaine Maxwell refused to answer questions in a video appearance before a House panel today. Saga Magani has details.
From the federal prison camp where she's serving a sex trafficking sentence, Ghislaine Maxwell pleaded the fifth during what was to be a deposition with Chairman James Comer's House Oversight Committee.
This obviously is very disappointing. We had many questions to ask about the crimes she and Epstein committed, as well as questions about potential co-conspirators.
Maxwell's trying to have her conviction overturned, and her lawyer says she'd be willing to testify that neither Presidents Trump nor Clinton were culpable for wrongdoing in their relationships with Epstein. Sagar Magani, Washington.
In Britain, the palace says King Charles will support police as they assess reports that the former Prince Andrew gave confidential information to Epstein. On Wall Street, stocks drifted higher following big rallies for markets in Asia. The S&P up 0.5%, while the Nasdaq gained 0.9%. The Dow added 20 points. That's less than 0.1%. This is AP News. The Seahawks are Super Bowl champions after throttling the Patriots 29-13 last night. Gethin Coolbaugh was there for us.
Seattle quarterback Sam Darnold helped secure his first title with his only touchdown, a 16-yard pass to A.J. Barner early in the fourth quarter.
This group is why it's special. You know, the connection that all of us have as players, the love that we have for each other.
Jason Myers kicked a Super Bowl record 5 field goals. Kenneth Walker rushed for 135 yards. Seattle's defense recorded 6 sacks. Uchenna Nwosu had a late 45-yard pick six against Patriots QB Drake May, who passed for 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
I think it was just such a cool environment of playing at this game, and you understand why people try to get to this game, and you understand why.
Seattle claimed its second Lombardi trophy. New England was denied an NFL record 7th Super Bowl win. Gethin Coolbaugh, Santa Clara, California.
There's more news at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for listening.
Are you or someone you know living with a mental illness? Have you experienced abuse or neglect, denial of services, or discrimination because of a mental illness or disability? You have rights. NM Posse is the Northern Marianas Protection and Advocacy Systems Incorporated, and we're here for you. Individuals diagnosed with mental illness have human, civil, and legal rights under federal and local law. No one should be mistreated, denied services, or discriminated against because of a disability. NM Posse's PIME program provides protection and advocacy for individuals with mental illness, and provides information about your rights, advocacy and assistance for eligible individuals, and support in cases involving abuse, neglect, or discrimination. Services are confidential and provided at no cost to eligible individuals. To learn more, call NM Posse today at 670-235-7273 or 7274, or email gborja@nmposse.org. If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Wake up, sunshine, it's a brand new day. Brad's got the stories that'll light your way. Take a smile on his face, he's ready to share. Share. Good morning, Marianas. Feel the love in the air. Good morning, Marianas. Come join the fun. Together we'll shine like the morning sun. With the waves crashing in, hear the ocean's call. Rap brings the news that connects us all. From the islands to the world, O's County Bridge. Good morning, Marianas, the best time of year. Good morning, Marianas, let's start the day. Laughter and stories, come what may.
All right, welcome back, Marianas. It is 8:49 in the morning, and it is a great day for Seattle Seahawks fans. Waking up as champions. That's pretty cool. Hey, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, the things that happened yesterday, but I'll tell you, we were all Super Bowling, recovering, and then picking kids up from soccer kind of a day yesterday. But one of the biggest news things that we put out, we got it, thankfully, even though we weren't able to make it yesterday because we were doing the Super Bowl stuff, but it was sent to us, the information about the new judicial appointments that that happened yesterday morning. So we already knew that Justice Enos was stepping down. He was retiring after a career that spanned decades here serving the Marianas. But now, with that role, starts a whole thing. So you got to replace at least one person, right? No, you got more. So you got to move all kinds of people up because he was the presiding judge for our local superior. You got ahead of myself there for a second, because the person that you're likely going to move up had one of the elevated positions within our local court, and then you're going to have to replace that position and then move someone else up. So that's what ended up happening. So Governor Appletine made his appointment of presiding judge PJ Naraha and elevated him to the Supreme Court, and then moved associate judge Camacho up to PJ, presiding judge. They call him PJ. That's how it works over there at the court. And then they had to name a new one. And boy, I'm happy for all of these folks who got moved up. But I think I'm happiest. I'm very happy for Judge Naraha to become the new justice. I'm very happy for Judge Camacho to be elevated to the presiding judge, because I'm a big fan. I love the way his approach to stuff. I like how he's no nonsense. I like just from simple things like, hey, if you're going to jail, it's not a hotel. You can't check in when you want to. It's like, you're going today. I loved it. Anyhow, but I'm so happy for former mayor, former attorney general, and current attorney in private practice, Joey Patrick San Nicolas from Tinian, becoming the newest associate judge. I'm so excited for him because he's such a good guy. I'm so glad that he's becoming that guy. I like that it's someone from Tinian who's getting it. But I'm so glad for him. The only thing is, I just can't say, hey, man, how's it going? Now I got to say, Your Honor. That's got to be a thing. I feel like I have to amen him every time now I see him. But I've known him for so long. He's the mayor as attorney general. And here he is now becoming the newest associate judge for the CNMI. It's a happy thing to see. Somebody who put in the time, someone who's been around, someone who's done the right things, someone who's he's done a lot of stuff behind the scenes to do right by the CNMI, to support folks who have different positions and stuff like that, be all that they could be. Sorry, old Army reference, but the service that he's put in for nothing. There's no compensation for the stuff that he had been doing or anything. And he doesn't look for the spotlight. He never did. It's so great to see him get this. It's something that I think is earned, but really just deserved for that kind of work that he put in. So congratulations, Mayor, AG, and now Your Honor, incoming Associate Judge, Joey Patrick San Nicolas. Way to go, JP. Just great to see it, Yeah, so I'm really, really happy about that. So what happens now? So they still have to go through that whole process. The appointments are one thing, but then, they still have to, navigate all the other stuff, once they're nominated, and what happens next. Oh, you got to go through the whole schmear. through the judicial process and all that stuff. You can read more about it, by the way. Now, JP, we need to get an official photo of you with all your garb. But we posted all these appointment letters. You can see them for yourself on nminewsservice.com. So it's on the website, each one of these. We posted these on our social media yesterday, too, during the Super Bowl in the morning. So we had to get this stuff out right away, and we did. But, excuse me, now they got to go through the whole thing, and the letter's already been written to the Senate so that they can go through and approve, make all those, the approval process through all that as it normally does. Oh, man, how cool is this? I mean, it's got to go through and get the consent of the Senate, but then it's a 6-year term as a presiding judge for Judge Camacho, for Judge-to-be San Nicolas, and then Justice Naraha. How great. It's nice to see all this stuff, and it's nice to see people move up and get those positions that they earned over the years. Just seeing people do good things and make that ascension. And how long are they going to stay? How long are they going to hold those positions before they move up? JP, the judges who are already ascending, they've already proven themselves. So I don't have to go into as long of a thing. But for those of you who might not be familiar with JP, he approaches everything with just a calm, measured approach. It's just he's got the right judicial qualities. His approach to things like that, very measured, very calm. He if there's a situation where other people get excited or get too energetic about something that doesn't really require that. He's the one who kind of brings everybody back down to earth. All right, well, let's look at this. So he was able to assess all kinds of situations by dialing it back and being able to dissect, what's going on and address it. That, to me, that's going to be a great judge. So there we go. Now, you've got it. You heard it. You've seen it. And now, imagine, what's that process? We got to get fitted for robes. And where do you get robes made? I did get a robe made years ago, back when I was just a young, crazy dude out here making a great Halloween costume. When I got a robe made, it was real, at one of the material places here, where they do all the fabrics and all that stuff. Because I went as Judge Govendo. And Judge Govendo, because he has such a distinct look, and he's got the great hair, the mustache, the glasses together. I'm like, this is who I want to be for Halloween. So I started off like a little thing of me going as like local celebrities for Halloween, year after year. And the Ed Buckingham year was pretty funny too. That was a good one. So I know where you can get a robe made. I don't know if I used the same kind of material that they use, but it's 100% legit robe for that any judge could probably do. But I'll tell you what, man, it's like 1,000,000 degrees wearing that out and about in Garapan that night. Now I understand why the courtrooms are sub-zero, because those robes are so freaking hot. I used to think it was to keep the jury awake. No, it's just to keep the judge from sweating till, sweating to the oldies, listening to all of it. Anyway, so good news. And that was the big news yesterday. By the way, funny stuff. We had that. I missed a ton of stuff on Friday doing the reporting over at the when the power outage happened. In fact, we were going to be doing, giving you all kinds of footage about what was going on with that line break in the south, and then that power went out during that meeting for PSS. I didn't get to the job fair. I ended up going all the way to the to CUC and just watching it and just all the zappiness that happened. And then so one of the things that I had to post was just a clip of that power surge through the lines coming from a Greco that was going to feed into CUC. So I posted that, so you can watch that over there. Oh, yeah, thanks. So I posted that on the social media channels, so you can see it on Facebook, Instagram, and over there at YouTube as well. Corinna is in the comments. She just posted the information for the vendor sign-up stuff. If you want to get involved in this big job fair that we just talked about, I mean, that's it right there. So the vendor sign up here. This is all the information. Let's see if I can't do something really quick because we're going to get out of here. We've got places to go, people to see, things to do this morning. Today's a big deal. So we've got stuff going on for the chamber that I need to get to. But also what I'm excited about is it's a SIA meeting today. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm just going to take this as a screen grab. Save it, and then pop it on the screen for you. See, one day when I'm like all kinds of fancy, I will get a, there you go. When I'm all kinds of fancy, now it's another level of fancy. I will get a producer who'll be able to pop this stuff on the screen in real time as we're doing it. In the meantime, you're just stuck with me. But we're going to post this info as a standalone as well. I'll call it MVA1. Because she just popped it in there. It's already in the comments. So if you guys just check the comments on the Facebook side, you'll see it. And now you're about to see it on our screen here. Kapow. There you go. So this is what just came up. So this is tonight is the vendor orientation, 5:30 to 7 o'clock. I was in center room at Crown. It's going to cover all that kind of stuff. The link's right there. The active link is in the comments. So there you go. All right. And Luisa tells us that all the Little League divisions are going to start playing this weekend, which is good stuff. Well, let's see if this changes. No, it's going to be the same news update, so that's nothing new for me to get to you guys. So I'll tell you what, that's how we're going to wrap it up today. We will wrap it up, and then I got to get down the street for this meeting over at the Saipan Chamber of Commerce, because we've got some planning stuff for the year ahead. Exciting stuff. Thanks so much for joining us. I know it's Tuesday. It's early in this week. Remember, it's Valentine's week. You got to make sure your stuff is ready to go, fellas. Okay? I know, ladies, I know your significant others care about Valentine's Day too, but really, guys, we're the ones who either forget it or might discount it. Don't discount it. Do something nice. Remember, it doesn't cost a lot of money to be nice. You could do it for nothing to have a great way to honor the person that is your special person, whoever that happens to be. So just keep it in mind. There's your reminder. It's your quick one. All right. Hey, by the way, while you're thinking about what to do, there are all kinds of options that you could have out here in the Marianas when it comes to Valentine's Day. But there's you could do almost anything. You have the opportunity. So sometimes it's just lunch, really. And if you're craving something delicious for lunch, you can swing by Surf Club Saipan and treat yourself to their mouth-watering lunch menus. You can enjoy good vibes, great food, and unbelievable ocean views. They're unbeatable ocean views. Yeah, they are. In fact, they're available daily from 11 to 2 p.m. You can go down to Surf Club Restaurant today. You can even give them a call at 235-1122, 670-235-1122. Swing by Surf Club Saipan today. Find out why everybody's going there for lunch, because it's awesome, but it'll be even cooler when you get down there to join them. All right, guys, that's the wrap for our day today. We'll be back again tomorrow morning for another edition of Good Morning Marianas. We're going to find out more about what's happening for the weather, to find out if this weekend's Little League is going to be great. I'm sure it is. I'm sure the weather is going to be amazing, because we got folks who've been working really hard to put it on a great show for us all the time. All right, you guys, that's what we got for you. Take care. Have a great one, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning.